Eric Brown, MOBO-Media, MOBO-Media. Hey, I titled this video, United States of Anxiety. United States of Anxiety. And I'm going to tell you why, man. I'm going to tell you why. You know, I've been, if you haven't seen some of my other videos, I asked you to go and look at some of my other videos, obviously. Particularly some of my travel videos. I've been around the world. And I can tell you the anxiety that you feel here in America is unlike anything you will ever feel anywhere else. And I say that with brutal honesty, because some people truly think that the way it feels here in America is the way it is all over the world, and that is that couldn't be so farther from the truth. America is unique in that you can feel it in the air, like you can feel just this something in the air here in the States, and people know what I'm talking about. Some people would say, "Oh, you bash the States and blah 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 blah." No, that's not that. I'm just calling it like it is, man. There's like it's tension in the air, man. And you really won't know truly what I mean by that unless you really have visited other countries, because you got to have a point of reference. You can't just say America, America, and you don't have anything to gauge it with. But I'm telling you, man, when you go to some other countries, man, you'll see them talking about. You see them talking about that thing is not there. That tension, that thing that's in the air, and it is tension in the air. It's like some people walk around like they're on edge, man, or something like that. And I know that after 2020, it got worse. It was already like that, but after 2020, man, it really got bad. Particularly after, they isolated folks. Then all of a sudden, they let folks, get in close with each other. Then they flooded the streets with guns. And now you got people that got mental health issues from being locked down. So, man, you got a lot of stuff out there, man. You got a lot of stuff out there. So there's a lot of tension out there, and a lot of people walk around nervous. I, for one, always walk carefully when I move outside this house. I walk carefully. First of all, you ain't gonna see me just lollygagging around just some location, just like I got time to burn, man. If I ain't got no business there, then I'm not there. That's real talk. But there's definitely tension in the air. It's just this bad vibe, man. I'm not sure what it is. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this is one size fits all, every state. I'm in Texas. The way Texas feels is a totally different way Seattle feels, which is totally different than what DC may feel. But I'm telling you, even I visit those locations, that tension, when you're inside the U.S. borders, that tension follows you. I don't give a damn what nobody says. It follows you. It follows you. You got to visit other countries, though. You got to visit other countries. And you got to stay there for an enough amount of time to where you actually get a feel for the country and for the environment. You can't just go there and like a 2-day time and come back. That's just enough time to just start to get over jet lag. You need to stay there just a little bit of time. I know for example, going to the Philippines, I tell people all the time, if you're going to go, you want to go for at least 2 weeks. At least 2 weeks. You give yourself time to kind of get adjusted with the time difference and things like that. But then you also give yourself time to become acclimated to the environment and really feel what's going on, man. And if you've never been to a place like the Philippines, man, I'm telling you, it is nothing but pure joy, pure joy. It feels nothing like you feel here in the States. Absolutely nothing like it. I own a home in the Philippines and look forward to getting back to that home. Nothing like it, nothing like it. But I've also lived in Japan. I lived in Japan for a number of years. And Japan, some would consider the Japanese society as almost extreme because they really are by their rules and they're kind of strict. And you get on the subway, they're quiet, you're talking, that's kind of looked down upon, different things like that. But at the same time, man, you didn't feel that bad vibe in the air, not at all. You felt a very pleasant feeling in the air in Japan because what you felt in the air in Japan was courteousness. Everybody's very courteous with each other, like very courteous, man. Rude behavior is frowned down upon, man, to include loud talking like with some of us Americans with the big voices in public places. But you don't feel that tension, that negative vibe, man. Only here you get to America. And you could feel it in some other countries. I'm not saying America's solo dolo in this, but I know that for me, being my home country and have visited a number of different countries around the world. Hell, I probably visited somewhere down near 75 countries. That's real talk. Around the world, lived in several. So I do have good points of reference. I know what I'm talking about. I mean, I know what I feel. I'm not trying to say I feel what you feel, and if you have, your experiences on this is similar, then hey, chime in if you think that, there is something in the air here. Even though we can't define what it is, at least admit there's this thing in the air, you know. But 9 times out of 10, I guarantee the people that will respond probably are the folks that have been outside of the U.S. and they know the difference, because the people that have been nowhere, man, what are they gonna respond to? But they don't have anything to compare it against. Nothing against them. I'm just saying there's no point of reference. But with that, I'll let y'all go, man. Like I say, there's something in the air. I'm not for sure what it is. I know in America, we serious with our politics. Our economy gets jacked up sometimes. Our crime is through the roof, depending on what city you're in. You know what I'm saying? Our race divisions are still at an all-time high. Don't let nobody fool you. Race divisions are still at an all-time high. Although I wish that was not the case, but there are folks that are making, on both sides. When I say both sides, black, white, green, yellow, I don't give a damn what color you are. There are folks out there that are making an effort to make it work. To make it work. A good friend of mine visited me in Austin one time. He said, Eric, I've been trying to figure out what it is about Austin, man. He said, I don't know what it is. This the old Austin. He said, what it is about Austin, man. He said, man, y'all find a way to make it work. And he hit the nail on the head. I never thought of it like that. Back then, Austin found a way to make it work. So Austin had very, very diverse culture and things like that, and good music scene, but that's far and gone now, man, far and gone. But yeah, like I said, if y'all felt the same thing I'm feeling, chime in. Please hit the like button, because it lets me know that these videos are being liked. And so hit the like button and let me know that I'm doing a decent job, and that I can keep pushing out content like this, because you're going to be my biggest gauge on whether I'm doing a good job or not. Hey, like I said, I'm just coming out the gate and just trying to do the best I can. With that, this is Eric Brown, MOBO-Media. I'm going to keep putting my foot forward, my best foot forward. The content is going to keep getting better and better, and I look forward to getting in studio where it's really going to go through the roof and put a real nice professional spin on things. But with that, this is Eric Brown, MOBO-Media. I'm going to let y'all go, okay? Bye-bye. Peace.